Hey everybody, Tony Stewart here with the Bike Lab Daily Update, here with one of our reps and good buddies, Luke Short. And we've recently brought in some pretty exciting new products here into the Bike Lab. As you know, if you followed us for the last 6 years, we've been primarily a specialized shop. Specialized everything from bicycles to dental floss, like straight across the board. But we wanted to start to branch that out a little bit and connect with what we felt like are some really high quality products for everyone here in Oklahoma City through the Bike Lab. So one of those things we've just recently brought in is Fizik saddles, especially some of their performance saddles. And you can't really go very far on Instagram without seeing somebody in like a Rafa jersey and a Fizik saddle, right? Like it's really connected to culture right now. So, but I didn't really know a lot about Fizik, and so I asked if Luke would be willing to jump on here with us today and kind of walk us through 3 of their core road models for cycling. So, yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce some of these because it's an Italian brand, Luke. So walk us through kind of what the options here are.
What the differences are?
What the differences are. So like, what's the one you're holding there?
The Aliante, kind of the most famous saddle out of the Fizik lineup.
Is it? Okay.
It's been around since about 2000. When this saddle came out, we couldn't keep it in stock, so I actually worked for Fizik back in that time.
Okay.
It was the first saddle that everybody fell in love with.
Okay. So what do people like about it? Like, what were some of the comments that you get?
What it was so much about the saddle is it was the first saddle that people could put on their bike and ride down the street and instantly fall in love with it. So with that going on, people started noticing that they get a little more perennial pressure up front.
Okay.
So they decided to change that up, and they came out with the Arione, which was the second in the lineup. And if you notice, it's a super flat saddle.
Okay.
So that's going to not add that pressure up front that people were experiencing before.
And it has a cutout there now too to help with some
Correct.
of that.
That's the newest thing. We'll talk about that in a second. And then if you come up with the Antares, if you notice, it's the back of the Aliante and the front of the Arione. So
it's kind of an in-between.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And so what they have is called the spine concept system for Fizik. And so if you do not have flexibility, like me, I'm a bull, use the Aliante because you don't have a lot of pelvic rotation. You usually use the short and shallow reach bar with that.
So what was that methodology, the spine what?
Spine concept.
Spine concept, and they have some terms for different built riders.
Correct.
Right? So you said bull. So bull is something usually tighter in the hips, less
That
flexibility.
is correct.
So that's where a contoured saddle like this allows the hips to rotate forward and get into that forward position to the handlebar without feeling like you're totally stretching to get there. Right?
Correct.
And they have an app or something too where you can actually go through a positioning process and figure out which one you are. So that would be really cool. iOS, check it out. What's the app called? Fizik?
Spine Concept.
Spine
Fizik
Concept.
Concept app. Super easy to download. It can take you through. You can come by the Bike Lab and have Tony or Jeremy or one of the guys take you through the app. Super quick process, kind of narrows down what would work best for you. So the next one in the lineup is that the Antares?
Yeah.
Antares is going to be for the chameleon, the guy that can almost reach the floor. So you're going to have a little bit more flexibility there.
Yeah.
That's why it's not as flat of a saddle. And then for the gentleman or lady or gentleman that can touch the floor flat-handed, you're going to go with the Arione. So you're going to have those 3 different styles to work with. You have your standard, which has been around forever, which has no cutout in it. And then they just brought in the open, which is going to add some relief in the perennial area.
So, I mean, part of what people really love about Fizik, I think initially, my own limited experience, is they're gorgeous saddles. Like, there's no way you put that on your bike and you're not like, it doesn't look better right away. But it's nice to see that you guys are also going more fit-informed to kind of connect saddles and saddle contours based upon the riders that are showing up.
That is correct. That is correct. And they also now do a regular and a large. They used to have one size, so you have the different sizes for sit bone width. And they also have it, you can see here, this one's a full carbon rail with a carbon base. They also have a Kiam rail, which is available. This is the one we're looking at here is $200. The Kiam rail is $150. So it's not completely outrageous.
Yeah.
They have a 90-day fit guarantee now. So if you don't like your saddle, you can bring it back.
So any of these saddles, if you want to put one on your bike, and after 60 days, like, nah, it's not right, I want to trade it out, Fizik has a 90-day guarantee?
Yes.
Very cool. Well, Luke, thanks for kind of walking us through. Those, again, are the core models for Fizik saddles. We have all the performance models here for you to check out. And with a 90-day guarantee, you really can't go wrong testing one out and seeing what it looks like on your bike, but also how it feels as you go down the road. As you watch these videos, if you like this and you thought it was a good video, please hit like right below. If you got a buddy or a friend that you ride with that's been looking for a good saddle, click share and just share it with them. And if you got any questions, comment below. I'm going to tag Luke in this video. And so when you leave a comment, he's going to see it as the rep from Fizik and be able to jump in and answer any questions that you might have.